Recording is on.
Oh man, I didn't connect my headset. So let me do that here real quick before anybody else gets on. So as you can see, let me headset do this thing. As you can see, I changed my angle here. There's a way to not get this pipe in there. It's kind of weird looking, but just disconnected me for some reason. Why is it doing that? I don't know. I'm going to turn the Bluetooth off on the phone. See if that helps. All right. So that was the phone beeping that the coronavirus exposure thing. It's never told me that I've been exposed to anyone. So probably just not enough people using the app. Yeah. So, I mean, if I do it like that, I get the pipe out, but then you can't really see me. It's a little more difficult to use my, well, then you just get the full pipe. Maybe this is better. I don't know. Use those comments down there. Let me know what you think. It seems a little bit darker from at this angle too, so I might turn that on. We'll just see. I guess because we're getting a lot of the ceiling instead of the background where we normally would have gotten. But I changed up my setup, and I do like this better, but it's like not as good for this one particular, well, for the camera. So maybe I should get a camera. But I don't think because of the cabling I can actually move this up to the top. But maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oh, that messed up my let's turn this off. Let's see. Do we like this? I don't know. That's kind of weird, but maybe not too bad. Play around with it again. Comments down there. Let me know what you like. I'm a little worried about, well, we'll see when anybody actually gets here, what they think. And yeah, kind of this VGA cable it's got a short in it, so I had it better. Yeah, when it gives me some weird colors, but you know, ultimately, I guess it's not really about me. It's about the music. And Mark had said that he's not going to be here, so that's why I just went ahead and wanted to kick things off here. So per usual. Oh, before we go any further, this is the last Saturday. Last week, I think I mentioned it maybe at the end, but the last Saturday recording, as you know, if you've been watching for any time, we have both we have been having both a Saturday and a Sunday. We're going to combine that into a Sunday. I believe that is at 8 a.m. U.S. Central, 9 a.m. U.S. Eastern. And then we'll have Patsy and Victor on that show most of the time. And Patsy and Victor are still going to be doing that. So if you see this today, which is Saturday, June 12th, then you can certainly check that out on the 13th. Most of you, I suspect, will not be seeing this on the 12th, especially since it's already 3 o'clock for me. And you know, being in the Western Hemisphere, we are some of the last time zones for, you know, of the day. But in any case, this first track is kind of interesting. So I think this is from a collective that has ties to a band that I have known about for a while. But in any case, the band is from Madison, Wisconsin, where I used to live. But this is a live performance of them actually playing a show in Minneapolis, where I currently live. Actually, I don't know if Palmer's is in Minneapolis or if it's in St. Paul, to be perfectly 100% honest with you. However, I can tell you that the name of this YouTube channel is called Undercurrent MPLS, and that MPLS does stand for Minneapolis. So I don't know if they, cover St. Paul venues as well, because they talk about quote Minneapolis area bands, and I would not call Madison, Wisconsin, which is like 4.5, 5 hours away, a Minneapolis area band. I wouldn't do that. They're closer to Chicago than they are to Minneapolis. So, if you don't consider Milwaukee or Madison cities for some reason, which is dumb because Milwaukee is clearly a city. I mean, they're at the very least a Milwaukee area band. They're under no way, shape, or form a Minneapolis band. But in any case, I'm glad that they were willing to share this, because if they hadn't, then I wouldn't have this video to share with you guys. So thanks to Undercurrent MPLS, Mipples, as some people like to joke. I think you can read that MPLS or Minneapolis, but if you're going to search for it, it is MPLS. A lot of people get confused between the MPLS and the MSP. MSP does not mean Minneapolis. The M is for Minneapolis, and then the S and the P are for St. Paul. So MSP actually most specifically refers to the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, but sometimes used to refer to the entire metro. But MPLS refers specifically to Minneapolis. So in any case, this is Daughters of St. Crispin from Madison, Wisconsin, and this is them playing at the Palmer's Bar in September of 2019.
Deep down in the Grateful Dead. Deep down in the Grateful Dead. Deep down in the Grateful Dead. Deep down, you never see.
You are muted.
Oh, that's a huge bummer because I guess I'm going to be muted on the recording. I never muted myself intentionally, but yeah, I don't know what happened there. I thought usually when you unshared the videos, it unmuted you, but maybe maybe that's not the case. I don't know. Well, hell. So for anybody who watching the video that just can't read lips, so the first track was by a band, Daughters of St. Crispin from Madison, Wisconsin. I said a lot about that band and about that YouTube channel, but no one's going to know about that anymore.
I'm sure it was great stuff.
Yeah. And then track 2 was a grindcore EP titled The Liquefied Kidneys. I don't know if The Liquefied Kidneys 2016 is the full album. I suspect just The Liquefied Kidneys is the name of the EP, and then metadata is saying 2016 full EP. But in any case, the band is Disinterested Handjob. They've been around in the CC grindcore scene for quite a while. Not the first time I have come across them, for sure. So I haven't heard from Al yet, but we'll see if we can get him on the line. Oh, important piece of information again that was not said if I was muted for the whole time. Next week there will be no Saturday show. We are moving to our Sunday morning show next week. So sweet. So Sam, were you able to find anything?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm sure you remember the band called Heffervescent, but they recently,
for sure.
they recently released a new album.
Okay, I don't know if I knew that.
Some tracks on YouTube of it.
Sweet.
So that's what I'll be sharing today. I guess this might be a short call anyway, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes I can't find band. Well, okay. I haven't looked up all of these, but so far most of my Last FM top 10 have gotten hits for them. So, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Just whenever you're ready, you can.
Interesting camera angle, by the way.
Yeah. So I didn't show this on the video, but I used to just have this monitor. Actually, I've had this monitor. This is an old monitor. What I didn't have was, I don't think I can get this in front of the camera. You can kind of see it just on where you can see that cable. I have to unplug it. Anyway, I got this I guess primarily it does some other things, but primarily it's the USB-C to VGA. And so, I had been working in the office pre-pandemic, and actually I was in the middle of transitioning to a team that like we all work remotely. I mean, like I'm the only person who's ever worked out of the office. And so I'm not sure how much I was going to be in the office anyway after that, but because there's not, like I don't have a manager in the office. Like there's literally no one on my team for me to talk to in my office. So like maybe I'd go into the office on like, when they had free lunch or whatever, but I don't know. There's no reason for me to go in otherwise. But in any case, I finally just decided to buy this adapter because my personal monitors are all old and like VGA and DVI, and then they gave me this Mac when I switched teams, and I just wouldn't connect to my monitor. I've got one monitor from work, and like I don't have enough space for like personal monitors and work monitors and whatever, and so I don't know like long term we've talked about moving and then maybe I can get a bigger desk, but right now I'm pretty limited. But in any case, this is a much like needed upgrade as far as like my ability to like not have to use the tiny little laptop monitor to see stuff. But yeah, like, I haven't quite figured out what the best thing to do with so like the natural place I think for it to be would be this, but then like I don't know, the pipe was kind
Yeah.
of weird in the back. I don't know. So I felt like just having the full pipe back there instead of like at the I don't know. I played around with it a bit, and I feel like this is the best one out of my options. I tried putting it up above me too. There's just not really a great option. So I could get a external webcam. That might be the best thing to do. I don't know. So, but what I said in the beginning when I was fiddling with this, when I may well have been muted, I don't. It's not really about me. It's about the videos. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time worrying about it.
All right.
It's just more time to shut up and play videos, I guess. So I guess that with that in mind, whenever you're ready, you can play the Heffervescent for us.
I see a broken world of mass duplicity, an echo chamber for the great unseen. They wire up the animal electricity and fabricate another human being. So off you go into line with every other domino. Oh, Mr. Carbon, how is your friend? Oh, the paradigm on which your life depends. Mr. Carbon, how will you live when this broken heart has nothing more left to give? A masquerade of feeble fools carbon. How will you live when this broken heart has nothing more left to give?
You're muted again, I think.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't unmute people now. I don't know. It's kind of dumb.
It seems like the UI changed again a little bit or something.
Yeah.
Because there's also
Well,
no
look-
confirmation for like stopping the video. It just immediately stops it if you click stop video.
Oh, that's what it always did for me.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Anything you want to say about that?
this guy is like a consistency of like releasing an album almost every year for over a decade, and it's funny because his voice sounds exactly the same as it did from the start. And like all of his songs kind of have a similar vibe too, which is kind of cool but kind of boring. But it's, I don't know, there's a quality to it that's like fun to, you know what you get when he releases an album. But yeah.
Sweet. All right. So this one coming up, I found this artist, or the thing that I found by this artist is called Upbeat Yoga Music. And the Bandcamp name is H-M-O. And it is a Finnish musician. And I couldn't find anything. And important point for contrast here. The names of the tracks are things like Away with the Birds, Excuse Me, comma Lady, Midday Heat, etc. These are all English words. So wasn't able to find anything doing search, but actually there's a YouTube page attached to this Bandcamp page. And that takes me to a woman named Hannah. I don't know how J's are pronounced in Finnish, but Ojala. I mean, maybe she's not ethnically Finnish. I don't know. Could be Huala. Ojala. But the other thing about this is that the name of the while the description is in English, an experimental poetry film by Hannah Agala. I don't know. Anyway, the name of the track is in, or the name of the video at least, is in Finnish, which is something like Tulin Makaman. There's a lot of like vowels, so maybe there's more syllables. Maybe it's Tulin Maka'amaan. I'd probably go with something like that if it was closer to that, if it was Hawaiian. But I don't know if all these vowels are separately pronounced. But in any case, like I said, I think an experimental poetry film. So I haven't listened to this, but we'll see how it goes.
Minä olen lähtenyt. Niin monta kertaa. Ja tullut aina takaisin. Palannut ja palannut. Loppuun ja lopun loppuun. Syttynyt uudestaan. Vanhasta uudesta. Syntynyt spiraalin syvenevissä pisteissä. Auennut ja sulkeutunut. Ahminut ja antanut ylennyksen. Huomannut mihin olen syytänyt. Unohtanut mistä olen nuokkunut pois. Yskinyt ja rykinyt. Tulimyrskyyn taas raahautunut. Tahtonut todella ja perkele peruuttanut. Minä olen tullut takaisin niin monta kertaa ja lähtenyt tuuleen makaamaan.
All right, yeah, it definitely didn't unmute me. So maybe the things I said before I played the first track were on the tape.
We'll see.
Yeah, we shall see.
I liked that. It
right.
was very peaceful.
Yeah, yeah. It's stark contrast. Did you open up that Bandcamp link that I sent there in the chat by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, the like imagery is like super different. So that's why I picked it. I just thought it was kind of funny that it was so different. But all right. What do you got for us next?
All right.
property of life, my friend. Is this the end or just the start? Burst through the walls on which they all depend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. I'll tear up the stairs on which they all descend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. Time is up. All your clocks and watches I must apprehend. Is this the end or just the start? Burst through the walls on which they all depend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. I'll tear up the stairs on which they all descend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. Is this the end? Or is this just the start? Burst through the walls on which they all depend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. I'll tear up the stairs on which they all descend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. Burst through the walls on which they all depend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. I'll tear up the stairs on which they all descend. You know that I'll be waiting for you, friend. Burst through the walls on which they all depend. You know that I'll be waiting for.
All
All
right.
right, another nice track.
Yeah. This album is apparently 10 songs deep.
Sweet. This I'm having a artist now that I'm having trouble finding stuff for. Based out of Honolulu. Not a lot of music comes out of Hawaii. But yeah, I just can't see this. Perhaps it'll show up once it's actually like officially released. But I looked for some of the older stuff and I couldn't find that either. And like the artist has a lot of different names. It seems like, judging by the two different Facebooks and the SoundCloud. But this one, the name of the album is "The Far East is the Near West, and the Wild West is the Near East." And 8 tracks are out so
Say that
far. I don't know if
fast.
yeah, for real. And I don't know if that's all of the tracks that are going to come out. But it doesn't officially release until June 17th, I think I saw. Yeah, maybe that's when people can start buying it. I don't know. I swear I saw June 17th somewhere. But in any case, it's got. Oh yeah, okay, that's what it says. It says it in the description. Coming June 17th. So I don't know. Maybe it just released it early. This was written, before the actual release, and they got it done, so they did it 2 weeks early. I don't know. But the actual vinyl is not going to ship until October. So there's 500 copies of the vinyl. So it was pretty good. I'll drop that in the chat for you, Sam. But sadly, I don't think I'm going to be playing any Trip Show this week. However, I do have a band called the Pink Drone, and this is off their new album called Modernism. And this got onto YouTube on June 10th. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I got in front of me right now, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty new
So literally
album.
just a few days ago.
Yeah, I don't know if that's when the album dropped or if that's when they got it up on YouTube. But this is on John Rose's page, and John Rose, I think John Rose may be Pink Drone. I think it may be a solo artist sort of thing where he doesn't go under his name, but the YouTube is John Rose. Anyway, this track is called Colliding.
ruszenie bez celów zna.
All right. So yeah, if you're on mobile, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to share videos. I think that's what we discovered in the past. So, and you are muted there, Sam, I think. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe you just unmuted.
I like that track you played. It was interesting.
How long is this going for, by the way?
We usually just go until people feel like not going anymore. Not really a time.
All right, well, I'm finishing a gardening task, and then I'll pop on my computer so I could actually listen.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how long that's going to take you, but it might not be worth the effort. I think we're probably getting pretty close to being done.
Okay, gotcha. Well, then
yeah.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna pop on my computer, and I'll just be able to listen. I won't be able to talk because I'm on Linux and getting input from the Bluetooth headphones. But I'm gonna rejoin and listen at least.
Okay, sounds
thanks
great.
for hosting, regardless.
Yeah, and I think you know this because you jumped in from Element, right?
Yeah.
Or from Matrix, yeah. So next week we're gonna be starting. We're not gonna do the Saturday time slot anymore, and then we'll have Victor, who's from Kazakhstan, and Patsy from Japan. They'll be both on. So we used to do it all together, and then like time zones got kind of weird with the time change.
Yeah,
we're all figuring it out, and so we decided to Sunday morning. It's a little bit earlier than I would like it to be, but it is what it is. So
no worries. Yeah, cool.
All right, man. Well, and all of our, well, like 99, I don't know, it's probably not that high because it's only once a week, but the standard operating procedure is that these get recorded and then go up onto YouTube. And so if you ever want to check out what people are into, you can check out those recordings too.
Yeah, retroactively. Yeah, cool. Sounds good.
Sweet. All right, man.
Cheers.
Yeah. All right, Sam. So are you continuing us on our effervescence journey here?
Yes.
Recording is on.
Surprise.
Oh, it
surprise.
looks like Al might be here. Somebody. Oh, maybe that was
That's me again. That's me
yeah,
again.
okay. Yeah. Al always shows up with an A, so whenever I see that, that's my first thought. So in any case, effervescence.
That is one of the most popular tracks on Gemundo, I think, for the band.
Now that had some different cover art or
That's
YouTube
a different
art.
album.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, that one's from like 9 years ago or something.
Cool.
I'm just browsing through their back catalog. They have a bunch of stuff on YouTube.
For sure, yeah. That has kind of been, I don't know, a little bit of a theme of the day is that a fair number of these artists have quite a back catalog. I haven't talked too much about it, but I've talked a little bit about that on some of these. And of course, some of that discussion may not have gotten recorded, as we noted. So this one is from a band called Darkness. So not The Darkness, but Darkness. And they spell it with, I think it's an epsilon, the Greek E. And then I have no idea what the, I think it's also a Greek letter. I don't know, but it's basically a caret. It looks kind of like an A. They spelled darkness with the caret and the epsilon. So that makes it easy to find them. So that's one thing about, misspelling things and such that, helps with the SEO. But in any case, this particular track is called "My Friends Are Dead," which I have to say, if your band is named Darkness, that's an excellent track title.
Yes. You're muted again.
I'm not a fan of it not unmuting me automatically. If there's any settings anywhere that where I can, there are some settings. I should look into that during the next track. Yeah. So basically, what I was saying there was that was darkness, not to be confused with the darkness. But yeah, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I have come across them before. And I don't know that I would have remembered that, except that I remember their strange characters, their spelling of English words with non-English characters.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I have two more, and I think that Sam said he had a few more. So.
Well, really, I have an unlimited amount of tracks left to choose from, but yeah, I can have just a few more.
Yeah. Well, that's always how it is. You know, if you, especially like if you go through like the Jamendo archives on YouTube or something like that, there are a lot of things there. But I pretty much go through my top 10, find a track from each artist, and then I'm done. That's how I do it. Keeps it from being 7 hours long. So if you're ready, Sam.
Yeah, this is another upbeat one, so get ready. Really like
Nice
that
track.
beat.
Yeah, I remember that album cover from back in the day. Anything else to say about that?
I mean, not really. Besides, it's a good song.
Sweet.
Catchy beat stuff.
So this artist is named Sebastian in the Dream. At some point, I think this artist
think
went
I've
by
dreamed
Aiden. At some point, he went by Aiden Casserly, and that's again like a one solo project sort of thing. And I'm not sure if he still does like different music under Aiden Casserly or what, but the track, is it says performed by Sebastian in the Dream and produced by Aiden Casserly. And I'm not sure if this is off the new album or not, but this was a video that actually looked like it had some like video behind it. So that's why I went with this one. So this is a Special Star.
You're out there somewhere with 100 friends, and what I need to know is when will I see you again? Smile and say that there's a place in time, and that you'll soon be mine. And what I need to know is when. You are what I dreamed about. You're the wish I made when the lights went out. You are my special star, the one I want, the first in line. You are my special star. Let it shine, let it shine. I sit and dream and stare into space, and what I wouldn't give if I could only see your face. You'll never know, and if you did, you'd laugh. I couldn't count the times that I have kissed your photograph. You are what I dreamed about. You're the wish I made when the lights went out. You are my special star, special star. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Nice.
Indeed. Yeah, that the new album came out June 10th, so on Thursday. It's nice. So sometimes I send things to people in regions, like just because it exists, in like regions where it's hard to find. But I don't do that for stuff in Europe because I know you have a large talent pool to draw from. So yeah, anything I send you, I do try to think about like your like I'm not gonna send you grindcore unless there's something like super interesting about it. Maybe I would and just say, hey, try to have an open mind. But I mean, probably I wouldn't. I mean, I think if, for example, the band that I think won best experimental last year, the Mermaid Death Cult was the name of that album. What was the name of that band? Potato Hate Machine. No, it's not. Potato Hate Explosion, I think, is the name of the band. Like they're based in Missouri, but I might well have sent that one to you just because they are so good, and it's hard to put them in a genre. I mean, they're clearly like if you wanted to throw them somewhere, they're clearly grindcore, but they're not really grindcore. But yeah, so. But like I said, some people I toss them stuff their way. Like if it's listenable at all, I'll give it a listen. And if it's not just like some, body like banging around doing, crazy stuff that doesn't make any sense, then I'll send it to them. So, but anyway, yeah. So I think I don't know if you want to play a couple more, if you want to play just one more, and then I'll.
I think I'm actually done for the day.
Okay.
I can just save tracks for the next time.
Yeah.
There's a chance I might wake up early for tomorrow's session. But
Sweet.
We'll see.
I will not. I will be. Well, actually, I will be. Actually, I might turn it on.
I just created an Element account.
Sweet.
And join that group thing.
Cool.
I've never heard of this before.
Well, so like Matrix has been around for years, and I think Element is a client. It's kind of like the most well-known. I think it might be the official client, but in any case, as far as tomorrow, I have a run at 8:30, so I've got to leave for that probably at like 8:15 or something. But I might jump on like right at 8. And say hello to people because I'll be up. So, all right. Well, then I guess this will be our last track of the day. Unless, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't Al that had dropped in. I can see there. But this is the band Subutio or Subuto. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. They are a Chilean band, and the name of the track is, again, I'm not 100% sure on this, Fariseo. Fariseo. It's Fariseo. So no I. In English we don't necessarily differentiate between those vowels all the time, but they do in Spanish. But anyway, the band is definitely Subuto or something like that, and they're good. So enjoy.
You're muted again.
Yes, that's gonna take a while to get used to. Yeah. So I said that maybe I should have waited to play that as my one track tomorrow and to help wake up, because that's one you can definitely wake up to. So yeah, I don't really know much about that band, other than they do seem to have their lyrics on their YouTube video, like in the description, rather than, I mean, also on the video itself. So that's cool if you wanted to go back and try to translate some of that. So, all right. Well, maybe I will see you tomorrow morning, Sam. If not, I certainly hope to see you next Sunday, June 20th, when we start the Sunday morning. I'll be sure to have some coffee with me. So, all right, guys, have a good week.
You too.